You are now entering the world of Chase Craig 2.0. Please enjoy.
Am I? But at last, love's got me crushed. Ain't that how it goes? You give your trust and it's out the door. I am what you would call a late bloomer because I feel like I am always a step behind where I should be. Do you hate your life? Do you feel like every single day you're being strangled? Every single time you strive for excellence, you keep getting pulled away. Let me go back. I remember my first comedy show. Sort of. It was back when I was sort of young, and I got a phone call about a comedy competition in Louisville. So I prepared my material. I got there on time, and when we made it to the venue, two managers were there. And they knew what I was talking about. And then, but I noticed I was the only comedian there. So I stayed there for a little while, and I noticed two managers would just kept getting on and off the phone with the guy that originally called me. So apparently it was a scam. And the first thing I thought was, this isn't looking very good for my comedy career. I could tell that there was something not right about that. I could tell that I still know how to push those feelings down so I can get back to work. I started out filmmaking a long time. I started out a long time ago doing what I do. I never really took this platform all that seriously, I think. It's not that I don't take it seriously, and it's not like I never took it seriously. For the longest time, for me as a filmmaker, it's always 2 hours. Feature-length film. Out there in Hollywood. Well, actually, it's out there in Hollywood. Actually, it might be out there. I don't know. So for me, it feels like nothing else matters but that. So I had such blinders on that that's all I wanted, that's all I could see, and I would just consume what I wanted to do to make sure I would focus on what I saw for my future and nothing else. And obviously anyone who makes content knows how that can burn you out very quickly. But nevertheless, I have been burned out so many times. And then I rise from the ashes like a phoenix. I high school graduated 2011. And I think back about a lot of things, my experience there, and I think anyone would understand. I mean, I went out of there not looking back, and I still haven't looked back since. I hated my high school experiences, and I think anyone I think a lot of people would understand, a lot of people feels a little nostalgia, where we just think for a second, maybe I wish we could go back, but I really don't. We just think for a second in little moments of silence, but we know if we went back in time, it would be miserable all over again. But I think back about my high school experiences because that's kind of where my filmmaking really started. I think I started as an actor before then, practicing as an actor in theater and all that, but I really started as a filmmaker in this one specific class that I didn't even know existed, and that's kind of what really started me off in this direction. And then I would go from there, and it was all me learning what I can learn because it was whatever I could grasp out of clay. It was that was basically that's kind of how my filmmaking has always been. Is whatever is around me is the only thing I would have, and it's not just that. It's not just that everyone hates me. Oh, everyone doesn't hate me. While everyone is also hating me, because I always end up alone. I always end up alone on projects, and then the more people I bring in, the more people end up leaving me alone. And people always want to scream at me that you're not alone, and blah blah blah. And it's like my entire life has always kind of been like this. It's like bipolar support. We're here to support you
for a second, and then the next second we're not. So I've had to kind of train myself how to accept that support and be grateful and use it as motivation, and then be ready for when they change their minds and start criticizing me. And that seems to have gotten even worse as of late. I don't really know what any of that is. It just seems to be, again, maybe it's me going through
Every single member of my family have made a vindictive point to make it their business to ruin, step in front of, or tear apart whatever it is that I am doing.
This is hard. YouTube manipulation. That was a fail. YouTube manipulation.
The right to the pursuit of happiness. It is a constant pursuit to pursue the passions of our hearts, our dreams. Those we cannot help, but they do not come easy. We must push for the things we desire. But according to scriptures, surely goodness and mercy shall pursue me all the days of my life. It's our spiritual destiny.
That's really what I want to do, and the two as my platform, be a home for my creativity, and honestly that's what I want to be able to, that's what I want to do. I've got to film something. So, in order to resist that, I need to film something. So I'm going to be making a few calls and seeing if we can get some stuff made. New music videos coming on the way, and some new stuff as well as the film that we're bring some work into it. So stuff like that, that's basically what it is. And I don't want my work to turn into ka-chow, zingers all around.
When every person on earth only cares for themselves, and only looks out for themselves, is family any different?
I'm a douchebag. I give up. There's no point in doing this. There's no point in trying anymore.
It's kind of like when you film on an iPhone. It sounds okay, especially when you're just talking into the phone. And that's kind of what the microphone on a phone is meant to do. When it comes down to microphones, there's different type of microphones that would get the job done. They're very good for video recording. And the Rode mic is a pro mic, which is, I think it's $100, $200 for that mic. I think it's like $100 something, $80 maybe if you find it. It depends. I guess in your studio you should always have different microphones that you use. Like there's one type of microphone for a podcast, and headphones just fell off. That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Lord. Thank you. That just had to drop off. That just had to happen. That's what that had to happen right there. You should have a few different type of microphones.
I thought it would sting this much, but alas, love's got me crushed. Ain't that how it goes? You give your trust and it's out the door. Burn my Valentine, go up in flames tonight. With you I love to get it right, but I guess we were just born to fight. Burn my Valentine, burn my Valentine. Hey man, I got your money. Thanks again for loaning it to me. I mean, just a heads up, I only got half of it. But I mean, just give me a couple more days. I'll get. Oh my God, what are you doing?
And as always, I will see you in the next video. Stay simple.